Hi students, welcome to our physics class now. So in this class we are going to learn about froth flotation process. So it is a textual question, important question in a principles of metallurgy chapter in 10th class physical science students. So the question is write a short notes on froth flotation process. So for froth flotation process, so we see, so this diagram we use. So it is generally called flotation cell or flotation tank, flotation cell or flotation tank. So what about this one? It's a description students, points wise. So generally froth flotation method is used for dressing sulfide ores. Example for sulfide ores students, Zinc blend ZNS, Cinnabar HGS, Galena PBS, copper iron pyrite CuFeS2. Some are example for sulfide ores. So here for dressing the sulfide ores, froth flotation method is used for this method is used for dressing the sulfide ores. Sulfide ores for dressing purpose we use. Dressing is nothing but removal of gangue material or physical impurities from the ore. So removal of physical impurities from the ore is called dressing. It is also called concentration or enrichment of the ore. So froth flotation process is used for dressing the sulfide ore. Here the sulfide ores. Sulfide ore has a wetting property, but its impurities have no wetting property. Sulfide ore has no wetting property, students. Sulfide ore has no wetting property, but its impurities have wetting property. It means that sulfide ores do not absorb water. This is a no wetting property. Its impurities can absorb water. So this is called wetting property. Now, so in sulfide ore is finely powdered and it is taken into the flotation cell. Then water and pine oil are added. So you can see students in the diagram. So into this is called flotation cell or flotation tank. So into this one fine powder of sulfide ore is taken. Then water and pine oil is added. So the purpose of fine oil is to produce a foam or froth. So then next point. So air under pressure is blown into the solution. That is, solution is nothing but R plus water plus pine oil. So to produce a froth. So here you can see through this inlet, air with a great pressure is sent into the tank. So then froth is produced. So froth is nothing but foam, students. Froth is nothing but foam. So you can see the formation of foam while washing the clothes with a detergent. So while washing the clothes with a detergent, you can see bubbles. So bubbles formation, which is called foam or froth. So similar to that, here foam is formed. So the R particles are carried to the surface by the bubbles of froth, whereas impurities settle at the bottom due to wetting. So you can see in the diagram. So these black dots are representing sulfide ore particles, which are taken by the this is froth bubbles, students. Froth bubbles carrying sulfide ore particles to the surface, to the subsurface. The froth bubbles carrying the sulfide ore particles, because they have no wetting water. So they have no wetting property, means that they do not absorb water. So they are lighter. So they come along with bubbles. So now at the bottom you can see thick dots, which is called gangue or impurities, because they have they have wetting property. They absorb water. So on observing water, their density increases. So they go down. So they settle at the bottom of the tank. So now the froth is separated and washed to get the dressed sulfide ore particles. So the bubbles are removed from this tank, then washed and separated sulfide ore particles. So this is, student, important question for 4 marks. You can see again once again. Four marks important question.